Pucatraders, what's real? We're here for round one, and man, we lost the die roll, but we got a pretty sweet hand. So I think that we're gonna be keeping this one. Have just all the 2-drops, and some lands to play him. So I'm in. Can do that. Could also sacrifice Rune Servitor to Fiery Conclusion and draw a card and kill a creature. It's pretty good. Alright, opponent cracking Evolving Wilds, getting that F6 value. If things stay on their present course, we'll probably run out the Dragon Fodder first. If it's something like Topen Freeblade, yeah, this is definitely going to be a Dragon Fodder start. And I think we're good on lands for a little while. You know, I don't. I think drawing spells would be pretty cool from here on out. Opponent playing their third land, not able to attack, and passing the turn. All right. So what we could do is we could Fiery Impulse this, get in for 2, and then play Rune Servitor. Let's just first get in there for 2. If they block and then try and pump, you know, with a Mighty Leap or a Titanic Growth or, you know, Enshrouding Mist or anything like that, we can just get it with the Fiery Impulse. If something really awful happens, we can Fiery Conclusion. But they're just going to be taking 2. The Fiery Impulse is even better since we do have things like Dragon Fodder. So that way it's we can get the Spell Mastery a little faster. So if nothing really happens on our opponent's turn, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Fiery Impulse their 4-drop play, hopefully, and then Reeve Soul the Bonded Construct, or vice versa. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. So now we can... Oh, this is cool. Now we can Reeve Soul the Bonded Construct, and then Fiery Impulse the Kythian's Irregulars, because we'll have Spell Mastery. Alright, well, I said that we're done with lands, so I don't know what our deck is doing. But we'll get that there, and we'll get that there. Dealing 3 damage to that creature. Get that out of here. Get that out of my game. And get in there for 4. So opponent goes to 14. We do have the option of playing Fiery Conclusion. If they play something like Rock Smaller, you know, we can like Fiery Conclusion. Oh, that's not bad. Gaining a little bit of life back, making it a little bit harder for our goblins to attack in. You know, the flood is real. So I think I'm going to get in with this Rune Servitor first. See what happens there. If our opponent goes like block Mighty Leap or block Titanic Growth, we can Fiery Impulse this guy. I do feel like there's a pump, though, hidden somewhere. Yeah, see? So we'll kill that and sacrifice that. So we do get to draw a card, which is the Weight of the Underworld. That would have been nice. And pass a turn. So now we can Weight of the Underworld whatever his next play is. But we do need to draw some sweet stuff. And sweet stuff is not currently in our hand. Oh, opponent just doesn't have a play for turn 4. We're just drawing all the lands. So get in there. There's nothing in green-white that would have flash. Maybe they are just waiting for a 5th land to play like a Rock Smaller. Charging Griffin can be eaten by a Weight of the Underworld. Probably just drew that. So they have just 5 spells in their hand, all of which are, man, all of which are like, you know, either things that cost 5 or more, or pump spells. Or removal spells that they don't want to use on the goblins, like things like Celestial Flare. So we hope that just their whole hand is just all, that's a speed bump. Alright. Yeah, I don't feel great about this game, even though, we do have, this whole thing going on. If our opponent does rip a land, I do feel like just the flood of 5-drops are gonna, start tumbling onto the board. And that's not gonna be any good. Alright, so our opponent still did not rip a 5th land. It looks like. Their card quality went way down. Well, that's pretty good. That's pretty okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. Alright. We'll pass the turn. I don't feel great about this. Grasp was probably one of their cards. Alright, so I'm sensing a Rock Smaller is coming down right here. Yeah, I had that feeling. Could have attacked with the Akroan Jailer. I don't know why they didn't. Wow. Alright, so we have 12 lands. We have 5 more in our deck, so we have 17 non-lands cards left. So I don't feel great about this, but things could turn around. Could get like a Consecrated by Blood, throw it on this, start hitting in the air. But our opponent hit another land, so now they're open to 6-drops. I don't know, Sky Snare Spiders and Sentinels of the Eternal Watch are things that, completely leave us cold. So they could, if they really wanted to, attack with both. Not much is going to happen here. We are holding up a lot of mana. A lot of mana. Opponent's thinking hard about this one. Alright. Opponent's out of the tank. Alright. Kithian's Tactics. Getting in there for 10. It's okay. I don't feel like they're going to have a 3-drop here, because they didn't have 3-drops for so long. So I don't know if that was, the best way of using their mana. Wow. Alright. So we'll take 8 here. And Taupe and Freeblade. Cool. I don't think that we can draw anything in our deck. I mean, alright, well. Alright. Okay, you got us. So, I think Eyeblight Massacre would actually be pretty wild against our opponent. I'm going to take out this Dragon Fodder. I don't think that it's surprisingly good with... surprisingly, I don't think it's very good with Eyeblight Massacre. Though, I think that it still is okay. We do have the Nantuko Husk. Maybe it's something like a Subterranean Scout. I think that's actually much better. We didn't see much in the way of artifacts, so I don't think Smash is going to be super good. And Gold Forge Sentinel, we could probably swap these out. They probably have some like Stalwart Avens or funny business like that. Alright, let's try that. And let's play first. Yeah, I mean this is kind of how it's been going recently. So we'll keep this one. But you know, we need to draw a swamp, and then along with swamp, some other good cards. So gotta have hope. Gotta have hope. All right, Bond and Construct is fine. Dragon Fodder, probably the perfect draw. Now we just need Swamp. Yeah, Dragon Fodder was actually the most perfect draw. All right, so no Topen Free Blades or anything funky like that. Yeah, we needed Swamp there. Maybe we should have attacked with our goblins there. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Opponent, no play on 3 either. There we go. So let's go with a Nantuko Husk. Nantuko Husk plus Deadbridge Shaman is a pretty good combo. Because then, you know, if they get down to a certain point, they have to be scared of us just sacking the Deadbridge Shaman, making them discard a card, and getting the +2/+2. Kythian's Irregulars. Sure. That's a pretty good one. All right, another swamp. Perfect. So let's start things off by attacking with the Nantuko Husk. If they block with the Irregulars, I will definitely sacrifice both goblins. I'll sacrifice one goblin for sure. I'll trade half a Dragon Fodder for your Bond Construct. I think that sounds like a fair deal. Trade not even a real card for a actual real card. Alright, so now our opponent has the ability to tap down 2 things. Which they could do that and just get the Renowned, but then they'll be leaving themselves open to quite a world of hurt. We'd be looking at 5, 6, 7, 8, possibly 9, 10, 11 damage. Because of sacrificing the goblin. So if we sacrifice the goblin, this is 9. And if we play this and sacrifice, this is 10, 11. Put him in 9. Grasp is pretty good, but they did tap double white for that? I don't know. I don't know about that one. I would tap down the goblin, actually. Because if you tap down the goblin, then I'm forced to block with Prickle Boar. Here I can just block there, if you don't get the Renowned. Our opponent didn't have a 3-drop before, so yeah, they don't have a 3-drop now. Alright. There's Deadbridge Shaman. Now, if our opponent has a Celestial Flare, probably just sacrifice the Nantuko Husk. Tapping that creature. Sure. Get in there with the Husk. Yeah, I don't feel great about this, especially with our opponent having 5 cards in their hand. Us having 1, and it's a land. I mean, we have drawn, what, 1 spell this game? But if our opponent's just using mana to tap things down with the Kythian's Irregulars, I think we're going to be okay. We'll see, though. Alright, so opponent didn't do anything on their turn. Do have a Fiery Impulse. Just does not have Spell Mastery. So I guess we'll just let them tap things down. Yeah. Yeah. Get in for 3. Trading 6 for 3 is not the ideal situation, but our opponent is using their mana every turn. So we could draw, you know, some creatures to get us out of this, but it's going to be tough. Yeah. Alright, so they just play like Rock Smaller and we're just dead. Well, Llanowar Empath's not that great. Now we can actually swing in for a bunch. Can swing in for 10. Wild Instincts. Alright. So... oh, but they are all holding up Enshrouding Mist. Oh, this is going to be bad. Because then they're going to untap. So let's Fiery Impulse that. I mean, what would be an insane draw, an actual insane draw, would be Fiery Conclusion. Reef Soul is not an insane draw. Okay. No. Huh. No Enshrouding Mist. Okay. Alright, well, we're not out of this yet. Don't call it a comeback, because we do have this Reef Soul in hand for something that they may play. They do have a Wild Instincts. Wild Instincts there and there. Okay, well, we'll sacrifice this. So they still get the +2. So that's 8. If they do have the Enshrouding Mist, that's 9. We're dead. No, Crone Jailer. Well, Reef Soul can deal with that, so now we just need to draw a creature. If we draw a creature and they attack here... oh, they're not attacking. If we draw Subterranean Scout... Subterranean Scout, one time. Another Reef Soul. Cool. So we'll do that. And I would think just pass. We're kind of in the same situation as we were last turn, where if we draw a creature and they attack us, you know, worst thing that can happen is they play like Enshrouding Mist or kill another one of our creatures. Reef Soul can deal with that. So again, them attacking us. If they attack us and tap something down, we could be in very good shape. They didn't tap something down. No follow play. Interesting, interesting. All right, one time. Huh! Wow. Wow. All right, well, they got us. Man, that was a bummer. That deck was pretty cool. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for watching. You can check out my stream on twitch.tv/CrewmanWilson. You can also check me out Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 5 p.m. Pacific time until 8 p.m. ish live. You can also check out all of my highlights and everything up on there. Also, go check out Pucatrade.com. They're super cool over there. Pucatrade.com. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time.